part 2 again, writing exponential functions. Find your constant ratio, 12 to 48. You get that by multiplying by 4. 48 times 4, 192. 192 times 4, 768. So my B is a 4. Next, try finding your A by picking an ordered pair. I'm going to go with 112 using my exponential form. 12 equals, trying to find A. My B is 4 to the first power. 4 to the first power is 4 times A is a 4A divided by 4A equals 3. So letter A would be f of x equals 3 times 4 to the x power would be my exponential function for letter A. Letter B, notice how your y values, your y coordinates are going down. So that means it's a fraction. So again, the second number, 729, divided by 2187, it gives you a repeating decimal on your calculator. Turn that repeating decimal into a fraction. 0.33 repeating is 1/3. So each of these is being multiplied by a 1/3. So letter B, my B value is a 1/3. Now looking at your ordered pairs, they are giving you your A already. Your A again is your y-intercept. So this one already has my A, so I don't need to do all of this work unless you want to. So this would be f of x equals 2187 times 1/3 to the x value would be my exponential form. Here, Talicia's offered 2 pledge options for donating to a charity. Which option will increase the pledge amount faster over time? So option A would be linear. She starts at $100 for the first week, and then each week the amount increases by 25. So right now it looks, she starts with 100, week 1, 125, 150, 175, 200. It has a constant rate of change. So this is linear. Then option B, it's $1 for the first week, and then each amount triples. So week 1, $3, then 9, then 27, then 81, and then week 5, 243. So exponential functions will always be faster over time. So this has a constant, so linear always has a constant rate, and triples, anything that doubles, triples, that would be exponential, and exponentials have a constant ratio. That means you're multiplying by a whole number or a fraction. Constant rate, you're adding or subtracting. Here, identify each function as linear or exponential. F of x equals the number of branches at level x in a tree diagram, where at each level, each branch extends into 4 branches. So you have 4 branches, and then each branch extends into 4. So it's like you're multiplying by 4 each time. So letter A would be exponential. It's increasing by a constant ratio of 4. So letter A, exponential. It has a constant ratio of 4. Letter B, f of x equals the number of boxes in a row, x of a stack in which each row increases by 2 boxes. Then the next one would have 4, then the next one would have 6, 8, and so on. So letter B would be linear. It is increasing by a constant rate of 2. So when b is greater than 1, it's always increasing. Your graph would look like this. When b is less than 1 but greater than 0, it's multiplying by a fraction or decimal, and it would be always decreasing. Now if a, this doesn't show it here, but if a is ever negative, so if this would have been an f of x equals a negative 2 times the absolute value times, I keep on saying absolute value, negative 2 times 3 to the x power, it would be this exact same graph, but now just flipped upside down. And then same thing here, if 81 would have been a negative, this would be a graph on the other side of your x-axis. So here, number 5, do you know how? F of x equals 3 to the x power. Number 5 again, I can make a table, -1, and these are just the easiest numbers to use. 3 to the negative first power, 3 to the 0, 3 to the first. Again, getting rid of this negative exponent, 1/3 to the first power. 3 to the 0 is a 1, 3 to the first is a 3. -1. That's 0.3 repeating, so again, it'll just be right around here, 0 to the first power, and 1 to the, and 1, 0, 1, and 1, comma 3. Then 6, again, if I want to do -1, 0, 1, 1/4 to the -1 power, do the reciprocal, would be 4 to the first, which would be 4. 1/4 to the 0 would be 1, and 1/4 to the first would just be 1/4, which is a 0.25. And if I want to graph this, -1, 4, 0, 1, and 1.25. Again, it never, ever, ever touches the x-axis. It just hovers very close to it. Both the 5 and 6, domain for both would be all real numbers. Domain for both would be y is greater than 0. So domain for both, all real numbers. Range for both, y is greater than 0. Y-intercept for both would be 0, 1. X-intercept for both would be none. 5 would always increase the values. 6 would always decrease your values. For number 7, write an exponential function. So 2, this looks like it's going down by a half. And then if I want to find a, I'm going to use 2, 1. So 2 equals a times b, which is 1/2 to the first power. 1/2 times 1 to the first power is 1/2 times a is a 1/2 a. To get rid of a fraction that's being multiplied, multiply by its reciprocal. So 2 times 2, a equals 4. So f of x equals 4 times 1/2 to the x power. Next, I notice, well, here's my rate of constant ratio multiplying by 2. So my b is a 2, and this table is already giving me my a. So f of x equals 3 times 2 to the x power.